Wait,
hey, Colin, can you repeat what you just said?
Wait, what?
Can you repeat what you just said?
What did I just say?
The thing about there's whatever. For the viewers at home, Con said off mic that there's no reason to be horny reading Umineko. Now, personally, I find that objectively false. Anyways, hello.
When Angie, Ava, and then Natsui are on screen, I get warning.
I mean, this is what I wrote about Rosa.
Well, everyone's obliged to shit taste.
Ooga!
Oh!
Segs!
I can't believe Khan is objectively wrong.
Rosa's not Natsui or Ava.
Objectively wrong. The wrongest anyone can ever be about Umineko.
Ava and like Natsui are like
Rosa
top
can child abuse me any day.
But you aren't a child.
And that
She could just abuse you.
is a little problematic.
I can so.
I don't know, that's the problem.
Rosa can
Look, I'm just saying. Look. I'm just saying. Rosa can take a pen, stab me in the eye, and then repeatedly punch the pen a number of times to me, and I would be okay with it.
Smack my face with a gold ingot, please.
Wait, why a pen in your...
Because that's the thing she does in the thing. You don't
In
remember the
episode
scene?
2! Do you remember episode 2?
Oh! It has been a long while.
Sure.
Wait, what happened in episode 2 again?
The big final.
The cool fight that Rosa did against.
Oh yeah, did she stab like a goat guy in the eye or something?
Yeah.
Forgive me for
Yeah,
forgetting
the goat
that.
man.
She did in fact stab a large goat in the
Massive
eye.
emotional trauma.
Previously on Umineko was emotions. Emotions. Big emotion.
It was funny Angie time. It was funny.
This episode
funny
of
Angie
Umineko no
time.
Nanako Kuroni is brought to you by the funny illusions in your head. They aren't real, but they can hurt you. Anyways,
This episode of Umineko no Nakakoro is brought to you by that monster that's standing right behind you.
Damn. B didn't even get Umineko is brought to
to
you.
look, but I'm already feeling that icy chill up my spine.
Umineko is brought to you
If
by
you look, there'll be nothing there.
Umineko is brought to you by me not being able to finish my thing.
You're very interruptible.
Dubious creature.
You're very interruptible.
How about the?
It's funny. I was going to make something like before the session, but I forgot to do it. It was gonna be that like bit where like all the kids are telling Anchi to die, and then like I would play like the Doom music or something. I don't know if that's
Objective.
Cool, actually.
Kill.
Also, if I remember correctly, isn't this chapter title called Sakutaro?
Don't worry about it, sweetheart.
Hey, how about those dots?
I saw it in the corner last time when we wrapped up.
Enough about that.
Anyway,
Let's get right into it with a series of ellipses.
Let's get right into the news.
Wait, really quick. This episode of Umineko no Nakakoro ni was brought to you by our sponsors, Toys R Us, where a kid can be a kid.
Yo, Toys R Us got Bionicles! I wanna go to Toys R Us, Maria! They have Bionicle there!
Toys R Us isn't real anymore.
No, actually, they came back to life.
1986.
Gogo's Benton?
Alright, anyways. Ryu! Maria, answer me! Ryu! So I really am a stuffed animal? I'm made of cloth and cotton? So there's no way I can talk, so I can't talk to Maria? Sakutaro looked up to Maria sadly. Maria's face was covered with tears and looked as though she'd even lost all traces of sadness.
I hear you, Sakutaro. You aren't a stuffed animal made of cloth and cotton. You are my friend. I hate Unji.
Ryu! Sorry, Maria! Sorry, Maria! Ryu! Sakutaro regretted doing that. By freezing her heart, Maria had finally been able to escape from her sadness. By speaking up and calling her back, he had caused her to be overwhelmed with sadness again. Sakutaro tried hugging Maria, letting go of her, and gazing at her uneasily, lost to how she could bring Maria's spirits up. He might look a little humorous doing that. In the end, there was enough to distract Maria from her sadness.
Sorry. Crying won't help anything anymore.
You got in a fight with Angie, but you still have lots of friends, Maria! I'm not the only one. Everyone's here. There's Snake, and the King Dedede, Sasuke and Sakukichi, the Animal Band, and many, many more! Maria looked at the many stuffed animals around her pillow, which were gathered together as though they were having an idle chat. Everyone is worried about you, Maria. They're talking over and over about how to cheer you up, okay?
Everyone won't go away. Like Ganji?
They won't! We'll always be together!
Really? All of you are only with me at home. We can't go out together when Mama's around, and we can't go to school.
You're supposed to take us to school, so you'll have trouble if you go to the teacher finds out. You'll get in trouble if the teacher finds out. But if no one finds out, we can be together all the time.
Sakutaro, you're big, so you'd be found out.
Then you can take one of the kids that are small enough to walk around with. take one of the kids. There's one. For example, what about them? If you take the friends in the forest band, look, they're small, so you can hide them in your pocket and go to school together.
There's a lot of them in the band. I can't fit them all in my pocket.
She collected all the forest band pieces that were scattered across her bed. There are about as many of them as pieces in a chest set, so it'd probably be impossible to fit them all in her pocket. Yeah, I didn't mean to do that. In that case, just take the friends you're especially close with. You can take the 4 rabbits, your best friends in the band.
I could fit 4 in my pockets. Yeah. This way they won't be found.
Now you won't be alone even at school, Maria. Those kids will be with you wherever you Now you won't be alone even at school, Maria. Those kids will be with you where I can't go. Why was that so hard?
Yeah. Maybe I won't be lonely that way. Maybe I can hold out until coming home from school.
As long as we aren't found by the teacher and Mama, we can be with you at any time. So let's be together. Play together forever. We definitely won't leave you all alone, Maria. Or you! Maria's expression finally regained a little bit of its brightness. That's right. In the beginning, Maria's world didn't have Angie in it. Even without Angie, it was fun with everyone. And yet, strangely enough, it suddenly became sad without Angie, who had come in at the end. All that's happened. No, you can go. Yeah.
All that's happened is I've returned to the world right before Angie entered it. So there's nothing to be sad about. Yeah. I'm not lonely. Sakutaro and the others are with me.
Ryu! Love you, Maria.
I won't let any more humans come into my world. Maria Associate is an alliance between me and Beatrice only. From the start, even Beatrice didn't want to let Angie join. It's alright this way. Angie was still too young.
For now, until you can be friends with Angie again, I think it's okay to forget about it. You can play together once you've regained your high spirits, Maria. Until then, all of us will be by your side.
Thank you. Sakutaro, everyone.
Then, Maria once again regained her former world. She regained the world that wasn't lonely, where she was surrounded by many friends. Just like usual, she didn't have any human friends at school, but her magic friends were always with her. The rabbit band she hid in her pockets talked with her during class, saying they were having fun. Just listening to that greatly embellished the time she spent in class. Maria made it so that, as long as Mom and the teacher didn't find out, her other friends could always be with her. When Mama told Maria to go play outside, Maria would secretly pack Sakutaro and Sasuke and the rest into her bag, and play together at the library or somewhere. Even Mama... Oh, that's you. No, wait a minute. Oh, no, wait, it's because it's talking in the... Okay. Even when Mama was late coming home and Maria went shopping for dinner, she always went with Sakutaro. They met at a convenience store and the other people were nice to Sakutaro. He sometimes gave a second portion free for Maria and Sakutaro. When Mama found out, Maria would... Connie, can you unplug and replug your mic really quickly? When Mama found out, Maria would get in trouble for bringing Sakutaro and the rest outside. The teacher found out, Maria would get in trouble for bringing toys to school. The talks must be strong in Mama and the teacher. Oh, that's you.
Sorry.
The toxin must be strong in Mama and the teacher. That's why Sakutaro looks like a normal stuffed animal to them. And after all, the convenience store man and the others say hello to Sakutaro. Not all humans are hopeless. There are tons of people who, unlike Anji and Mama and Teacher, can say hello to magic friends like I can.
Oh, Maria-chan. Welcome. Was your mama late coming home tonight, too?
Yeah. But I'm at Sakutaro, so I'm not lonely. Right, Sakutaro?
Who are you? It's not just Sakutaro today. Some other friends came too. Oh, other friends, is it? What kind of friends did you bring today?
Today the rabbits from the forest band are also with me. Look, in my pocket!
Maria began to line up 4 ceramic rabbit dolls in the register. As the owner of the shop looked at it, smiling, he sent a signal to a part-timer with his chin. Then the sign on the other register that said closed was taken down, and a voice called for everyone to move over there. All the people in line behind Maria lined up behind that one. I see. You do have lots of friends, Maria-chan. But I hope your mama comes home soon.
Mama's busy with work again, so she's spending the night at the company. Oh, those rabbits are cute. It's been pretty busy lately. She hasn't even been able to get much time to talk to me on the telephone. But I'm not lonely. I've got Sakutaro and the rest. Right?
Who are you?
I've even got all the rabbits from the band. Look! QQ!
Is QQ the sound a rabbit makes? My, I've never heard that. After smiling at Sakutaro, who was poking his head out of her knapsack, she played around with the rabbit band on the register, making them frolic around. While the shop manager gazed at this pleasantly, he had a slightly pitying look on his face. This is apparently a single-mother household, where the mother had to work hard and couldn't come home very often. On top of that, it looked like this girl didn't even have any friends. As he watched her play around happily with her dolls and claimed that she wasn't lonely despite everything, he couldn't help but feel a kind of compassion. And actually, this wasn't limited to him alone. Maria had become quite famous in the shopping district. Maria-chan, you should eat some Odin every once in a while. If you don't eat your eggs and fish paste, you won't get big.
Huh? Can't get a cream roll?
Who are you? If you don't eat certain things, you won't get big. How about Odin for today?
Then I'll have some Odin.
Yep, that's the ticket. Why don't I stick a whole bunch in there? Want mustard?
Ryu! I can't handle spicy things.
I see. Then you make sure you don't let it spill out on the way home. It'll sure be delicious while it's hot.
Thank you.
She had planned on getting some sweet pastries for dinner, but since Odin hadn't been recommended to her, she would be having that tonight instead. Letting someone else determine the menu makes for an unexpected and interesting meal. Very often, Maria had to decide what her dinner would be on her own. It was easy for the menus to get a little one-sided. So it felt fun to have a meal she hadn't anticipated.
Thanks for giving us extra, mister.
Send my regards to the friends at home. No stuffing yourself on the way back. Go straight home and eat it there.
Thanks, mister.
Maria raised the bag with the Odin container high.
What? Huh?
Are you? What is it, Maria?
The key isn't in my pocket.
Standing in front of the door to her house, Maria searched all over her body. The key to the house wasn't there. She always methodically put it in the same pocket. There was no way she had put it in another pocket, but she searched her whole body just in case. Unsurprisingly, it wasn't there.
Did you drop it when you took your wallet out?
No. When I took my wallet out, I definitely felt it. I also felt for it when I searched into my pocket partway here. It was there until partway. I didn't drop it.
Even though the late autumn wind had been bearable when Maria had been thinking of returning home, where the heater was. Now that she was confused and had lost her key, the wind tormented her. But no matter how hard she had searched, she couldn't find her key. She turned out all of her pockets and even tried taking off her jacket and hitting it. But to no avail. Of course, she also turned the knapsack Sakutara was in upside down, but the key didn't come out. Something that should have been there wasn't where it was supposed to be.
Why isn't the key there? When I didn't do anything wrong? Why isn't it? Why? Why?
Maria was cold and frustrated and angry. She stamped on the ground. The bottom of her foot throbbed, but that didn't lessen her frustration. At the same time, her tears poured out. It wasn't her fault. So it was someone else's fault. But Maria didn't know who that someone was and could do nothing but continue to let out a moan of anger.
Are you? I'm sure you dropped it part way. Let's look for it, okay? Turn on the road we came by and search, okay?
Even though I went to all the trouble of buying Oden and got eggs and stuff for free, I won't be able to eat it while it's still hot.
Maria, I know it's frustrating, but let's search, okay? It's no one's fault, so let's search!
Maria finally lent an ear to Sakutara's words and began to trot back down the road she had gone on. The wind was colder than before, and I felt like it was blowing in through the corners of her jacket in a mean way.
Ryu! Let's watch our feet closely and search, okay? That way we can get home quicker. Let the heater warm us up and eat Odin, alright? I'm sure it'll be delicious.
Gone. It's gone.
As Sakutara encouraged her, Maria searched for the key. But she made it all the way back to the convenience store where she'd bought the Odin. She hadn't found it. Just in case, she asked the man at the convenience store whether they had found a dropped key. But they hadn't found anything. One more time, she returned home, paying close attention to the area around her feet. But, unsurprisingly, she didn't find it. She was no longer frustrated enough to stomp her feet. But hot tears dripped down her face. The Odin had cooled down completely. Even though she had been told it would be delicious when warm, she hadn't been able to eat it. Even though the man had given her so much free stuff.
Who are you? Don't cry. Mama isn't coming back tonight. Let's do our best in search.
Why can't I find it?
Maria, don't cry. Let's do our best in search. Maria.
Maria was no longer able to hold back her tears. Sobbing, she clutched Sakutaro and held the bag of Odin, returning once more down the road she had come by. Perhaps because more and more houses and stores had turned their lights off by now, it was even darker and harder to search than before. And once again, without finding the key, she returned to the convenience store. Maria-chan, still can't find your key?
My key. It's gone.
Wasn't your mom away for the night? You can't get into your house without a key?
Can't get in.
Well, that's not good. Did you try going to the police? They might be able to help you.
Mama said not to talk to policemen, even if they start talking to me.
Oh? Well, why is that? It was probably because Rose would be liable for making such a young girl like Maria watch over the house by herself. All because she knew that this wasn't something that would be permitted by society.
You're still doing it anyway.
So Maria was indoctrinated into changing the stores she bought things at, so that she didn't catch the eyes of adults. And into saying no more than agreeing to policemen, even if they talked to her. Maria had obediently done as she was told, instead of considering why she must do that. She was much more concerned with meekly obeying because her mother told her so. But the manager of the convenience store probably didn't think of it that way. In the first place, seeing such a young girl being forced to watch over the house alone and so frequently would make anyone worry. And then, after making the round trip between her home and the store once more, and arriving at the convenience store for a third time, a policeman was there. It's that child. Maria-chan, did you find your key?
Didn't find it.
Just want to be the cop?
What's your
Fuck
name?
12.
miss?
The policeman asked her name. Oh, nah. The policeman asked her name, but Maria didn't answer. Cop again.
Did your mother tell you not to talk to policemen?
I'm trying my best not to do Hideyoshi, but it
Oh wait,
feels...
wait, hold on a second, I have a good idea.
It feels like a good idea.
Don't worry, no need to be scared of me. Have you eaten dinner yet, miss?
Wait, what voice is this?
I'm doing Oishi.
Oishi.
I was about to say channel Oishi, yeah.
I thought that because I ate like those fried donuts today, it would feel good for me, but Oishi is better.
Oh, very.
I bought some, but I couldn't get into my house, so I couldn't eat it.
What's your mother doing? Is she not coming home tonight? Is it her work? Do you know we can contact your mother at work?
Maria hung her head limply. She didn't understand why the policeman was getting mad at her. No, he probably wasn't getting mad at her, but if this reached her mother's ears, then she would definitely be in trouble. Even if she didn't understand the reason why she would be in trouble, she at least understood that much. But the policeman wouldn't let Maria go. And her head was swimming from hunger. The policeman noticed that, and it was decided that he'd listen to her story as they ate in the police box. And don't worry, it had air conditioning. Maria was taken to the police box. She had her Odin heated in a microwave oven, and even salty rice cakes and hot tea were brought out for her. She'd been told to talk to the policeman. After being asked about Sakutaro, she responded, starting to feel that this wasn't a bad person. And anyway, she wouldn't be able to return home now, so she didn't know what to do. She told him Mama's work phone number, which she had been told to tell to no one, and to only use in very, very serious situations. In the tatami room inside the police box, she ate the Odin that was so hot it felt like it would burn her. She watched the policeman making the phone call, lazily thinking,
I'm probably gonna get in trouble. Well, not easy.
Are you?
What's going, dude?
He must have been listening to the phone ring for a very long time. The receiver up to his ear, the policeman looked up at the clock, grumbling.
Maybe they aren't picking up because business hours are over. Huh? Hello? Hello? Is this Auntie Rosa Ltd? This is the Komatsugawa Police Department box in the front of the Senbon Zakura station.
Cat.
Is President Daiken? No, wait. President Ushiramiya available? Yes. What? She's on vacation.
Yes. Starting yesterday, the president has been on a 3-day vacation. Is there some business you have with her?
Oh, no. Never mind. So, do you know where she might be? You haven't heard where to contact her, have you?
Sure, could you hold on for a sec? Hey, anyone heard where the president went for a vacation? Or how to contact her?
I heard she was going for all you can eat crabs and Sapporo with her boyfriend. Yeah, I'm sure it's just a cool place to do wonders for shrinking the distance between them, don't you? I haven't heard I'd contact them.
Yep, understood. Oh, hello? I heard she went to Sapporo, but I'm not sure how to reach her. Should I take a message?
I see. What a shame. Well then, if you manage to get in touch with her again, could you tell her that we called? Sure, yes.
Okay, that's it. Let me get on my goddamn soapbox here for a minute.
Not now.
Not now, but
Things are happening.
Just wait for the scene to be over. Wait for the scene to be over.
You wait for it. You wait for it.
You wait for it.
Go ahead and read.
You wait for it.
Wait. Read the line.
Okay.
After that, I was taken to the police department, which was even bigger, and ended up spending the night there. Then they asked me various things about myself. A lady who called herself the district welfare officer came by and asked about a lot of things. And I was told, "You poor thing." When I heard that, I learned for the first time. Am I a poor thing?
Are you? That's not true. You're happy, Maria.
Then Rosa came back.
Okay, can I get on it now?
No!
No!
Absolutely
Wait
not.
until it's over.
Maria was told to go to her
Wait
room.
until it's over.
But on her way back from the bathroom, she hid by the entrance to the living room and listened in on the exchange. The person who had come to visit was the female district welfare officer who had asked Maria various questions on that other day.
You can't be so pushy! Maria's heart is too innocent and delicate, so if there was an insensitive kid there, she could be hurt. Please stop your pointless meddling.
But in that case, miss, if the child is so delicate, why leave her home all alone? Shouldn't a mother be together with her child?
I am together with her as much as I should be. I don't need to take instructions from you for something like that.
Oh, really? She's very well known in this area. They say your daughter frequently goes out at night to buy things and eat. Everyone was worried and looking out for her.
How do you know that was my child? There's got to be plenty of children around this town, right? Don't just suddenly decide that it's my Maria. Kids sometimes walk around outside at night, right? How can you prove that they were all my child?
It's well known around the shopping center that a girl holding a lion stuffed animal often stops to eat dinner and buy things.
Everyone treated Maria-chan with care out of concern for her. Sometimes people even escorted her home.
Oh shit,
you.
wow.
Yeah, no.
Just kidding. Sometimes people even escorted her home thinking the night roads might be dangerous, you see.
You can find lion stuffed animals anywhere. It was none of their business escorting her home. Are they thinking of kidnapping Maria? Don't bother her. Maria is my child. I am raising her, not you. I have no intention of putting her in some strange institution. Stop your needless meddling.
Are you? Does that lion stuffed animal mean me?
It's okay. I'm the one in trouble. It has nothing to do with you, Sakotaro.
Maria hugged Sakotaro, continuing to watch her mother fearfully.
I also wish I could be with Maria every day. But I'm a single mother, so I have to work. I may not look it, but I'm a president of a company, and I bear responsibility for my employees' well-being. I'm busy with my work all year round, so there's no time for me to rest. Bitch, you were on vacation for 3 days! I'm yelling at
Really?
myself!
Really? But you've been on vacation these last 3 days, haven't you?
Call it out.
Guys, come on.
Keep going.
There's a scene going on.
Ugh. I have not been on vacation. I've stayed in my company all night working. There's a mountain of matters to be taken care of that the other unreliable employees can't handle.
Why are you lying like that? Someone from your company said that you were taking a 3-day vacation, you see. You went to Hokkaido with your boyfriend, right? Leaving your daughter by herself for 3 whole days.
I don't know anything about this boyfriend. I don't know anything about Hokkaido. Where are you getting this nonsense? Why? Why? Do you have any proof? Any at all? What the hell? Don't just start butting it on someone else's family matters. I love Maria. I have my own way of loving her, so just keep your damn mouth shut. I didn't go on a vacation. I was just working the whole time. I was trying to finish things up at work with all my strength, because I wanted to see Maria as soon as I could. I stayed at the company the whole time! I don't know anything about Hokkaido. Don't just go ahead and say something like that! Just get out! Get out! What's wrong with you? Get out! Get out!
Rosa raged, her hair flying wildly. Atika was knocked over from the force of her standing up. But far louder than that was the sound of her beating the table with both hands. In face of this rage that could accurately be described as wide-eyed derangement, the district welfare officer couldn't help but be taken aback. The same went for Maria, who was secretly watching this from the hallway. I'd already seen her mother in a rage several times before this, but she had never seen her this crazed with anger. When she saw this, Maria was sure. This was no longer her mother. It was some other evil being that was possessing her mother's body. And then she herself was discovered by the evil being. Maria knew that she was being reflected in the evil being's eyes. Her mind went blank, and she felt as though her field of vision was racing off into the distance. After fiercely closing in on Maria, Rosa mercilessly slapped her on her small shoulders, and dropped her gaze towards the stuffed animal Maria was holding, Sakutaro.
Maria, even though I told you so many times not to take that outside, you brought it with you, didn't you?
Ryu! It isn't Maria's fault. I told her to take me.
That's not true. I brought Sakutaro on my own because it was lonely. So, Mama, it isn't Sakutaro's fault.
Ryu! Maria!
It's not Sakutaro's fault. It's not Sakutaro's fault.
Instead of Maria, the brunt of Rosa's anger was aimed at the lion-stuffed animal Maria was holding. The girl went shopping in the middle of the night, always clutching a lion-stuffed animal. Till that she had become well known in the shopping center.
I tell you not to take stuffed animals with you! Why can't you listen to what Mama says? Why? Why can't you follow Mama's rules?
With every single word, she stamped her heel and banged furiously on the wall.
Scared my dogs!
Of course, she didn't make direct contact with Maria. However, the violence of the harsh sound certainly beat against her.
Miss, stop that!
Let go. I said let go, damn it!
The district welfare officer had come back to her senses and was pinning Rosa's arms behind her back. But the instant Rosa was touched, he went wild, furiously throwing the welfare officer off. She hit the table and fell to the ground. A teacup on the table smashed on the floor, making a violent sound.
Maria didn't do anything wrong. It's my fault. So don't scold Maria.
I'm the one who brought Sakutaro. It's not Sakutaro's fault. It's not Sakutaro's fault. So don't look at Sakutaro with those scary eyes. Don't look at him.
Don't scold Maria. Don't scold Maria. Ryu!
You. What were you doing just now? And a minute ago, too? Do you also play with dolls like that? Outside? Did you do it in front of the people in the store? So that's why they remembered you! Die, you brainless moron! Why are you such a dumbass? Answer me honestly. When you went out, Grace walked around with that stuffed animal without telling Mama, right?
Ryu!
Stop using that weird stuffed animal talk! Speak with your own words, not a stuffed animal's!
Sakutaro is the stuffed animal! He's my friend! Don't call him a stuffed animal! Don't!
Yeah, I get it. It was all Sakutaro, wasn't it? You took him with you all the time when you went shopping without telling Mama, right?
Yeah.
Maria admitted it honestly. If she hadn't admitted it, then Sakutaro would have said something to take the blame. So by admitting it right away, she was protecting her small friend.
Only Sakutaro? Any others? You haven't been bringing weird things to school too, have you?
Miss! Surely your daughter has done nothing wrong. Stop this interrogation at once.
You! Stay quiet! I'm talking with my daughter, aren't I? Come on, Maria. Look at Mama when you talk. What's the answer to Mama's question?
It wasn't just Sakutaro. All the rabbits were with me too.
Do you have them with you now?
Maria fished around her pockets, pulling out 4 ceramic rabbits with her tiny hand. The rabbits were all her close friends, who could be together with her at school in Sakutaro's place. When Rosa saw that, she shook her head slightly, as though dizzy. On a school notice had been written that Maria was apparently bringing toys to school and playing with them, and her family was instructed to try and prevent this. But Rosa had rejected that, blaming the teacher and phoning in protest of her own to the school, saying there was no way her child would bring toys to school. For nearly an hour, she had shouted at the vice principal to stop making false accusations about her daughter. To a certain degree, those at the school had grasped that Marie was a pitiful girl. They knew that the small toys she brought were her only friends, so they had done their best to overlook it. When the other students caught sight of them, some of the boys had started complaining that only she could bring toys, and that the school had racked their brains on how to cope with this. So gently sent a warning by way of the mother, but if after Rosa's overreaction, even Maria's teacher decided to overlook it. But now Rosa knew. She'd been the one who was wrong, and her daughter really had been bringing toys to school. And those at the school had known that she was a disgrace who brought toys to school, and played with them as though they were her only friends. To Rosa, who thought her daughter was just a little different from normal children, having this peculiar side of her daughter exposed and found fault with was, more than anything else, something she couldn't bear. So she howled. She raged. The district welfare officer tried to cut between Rosa and Maria again, but she only met with Rosa's wrath once more. Rosa once again threw the woman off with a face like a demon. And when even they failed to curb her failed to curb her anger, she stomped on the ground over and over again so forcefully that it seemed she might break through the floor. After seeming to come back to her senses for a second, she immediately froze her harsh breathing and asked Maria.
Maria, those rabbits in the bag, are they your close friends? I see. Isn't it great that you have a full 4 friends?
As she said that, Rosa grabbed one of the rabbits from Maria's hand. Then she shoved it in front of Maria's eyes so that she could see it very well. The cute rabbit holding a trumpet was a small doll like a chess piece. She slowly lifted it into the air. Of course, Maria and Sakutaro's eyes also followed it. And with that, with a speed that the eye couldn't follow, she smashed it against the wall. She had half imagined that this was the worst possible thing to happen. So she instantly realized what had been done. So Maria let out a short, despairing scream. It was in pieces. It had been small and sturdy, but that hadn't been enough to withstand her mother's fierce rage.
Because you didn't listen to what Mama told you, I broke one of them. From now on, every time you disobey something Mama says, I'll break another one. Remember that!
Miss, you think to call yourself a mother after doing something like that? You think you can do something like that and not hurt your daughter?
Hurt Maria? I'm also hurting, right? Who's gonna take responsibility for my wounds? Yourself, you ignorant, suffering bitch!
Keep going!
Keep going.
Well? Who is? Didn't I tell you to shut up?
Stop it, Mama! It's my fault! Don't get mad at this lady!
It's Maria's fault! It's mine! Don't get mad at Maria! Ryu!
I told you to stop playing make-believe with that stuffed animal! In the first place, it's disturbing. A stuffed animal is your friend? Just how old are you this year? How old? Well... This is just a gross, crappy stuffed animal made of cloth and cotton, right? Is this the only kind of friend you have? If you have enough spare time to pretend this monster stuffed animal's your friend, go out and make some real human friends! Why can you never make any friends? That's why your class always treats you like a weirdo and makes fun of you. Give it a rest and get a hold of yourself already. Grow up from this stuffed animal play.
Ryu!
Like I said, stop playing with that stuffed animal!
Mama! Give it back! Give Nakatoro back!
Ryu!
grabbed hold of Sakutaro's hand and took him from me. Then she smashed him against the wall, over and over.
Ryu! It hurts! It hurts! Hurts, 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 hurts!
Fucking stop! I told you to stop that stuffed animal act! It's because of this stuffed animal. That's why you can never make any friends. That's why you alone are pushed off to the side in your class and treated like a freak. I should never have given you a stuffed animal like this. I should never have given you such a disgusting stuffed animal.
Stop it! Give Sakutaro back! Give Sakutaro back! Give it back! Please, please give it back! Sakutaro is my friend! My best friend! As long as Sakutaro is there, I don't need anything else. So please, give him back! Give it back! For some reason, my frantic request just added oil to the fire of Mama's anger. Mama pushed my arm aside as I tried to grab Sakutaro and snatch him back. In a bizarre way, she stuck her fingernails on both hands deep into Sakutaro, twisting him. The red muffler, which she carefully wrapped for him every day, came off and fell to the floor. Sakutaro, who had been so precious to me, was twisted, wrenched, torn out with fingernails so much. He was twisted in pain, his face hurting and sadness. And Mama's fingernails found a stitch to the neck and tore it. With the fingernails of both hands, she tore it apart.
In that instant, Sakutaro's yellow cloth and the cotton inside burst apart. It looked almost like moist cotton candy.
Ryu! Maria!
Sakutaro! The crumbled yellow cloth and the cotton candy flowing out were thrust right in front of my eyes. Then, through Mama's face, the evil being stated it clearly.
Sakutaro is dead.
Sakutaro, Lady Miria's pure white heart torn asunder. Her broken vessel can only be regenerated by Rosa, the Meister who made him. However, Rosa disposed of all the vessel's scraps and even lost the sewing pattern. On top of this, his existence was denied by the Meister herself. Resurrecting him is impossible. With the Meister's death in 1986, his resurrection was lost forever. Resurrecting him is impossible even for the Endless Witch, Beatrice.
Next snap. Gonzalo! Gonzalo!
Maria. I'm sorry. I need a moment.
Well, you know, while you're taking that moment, I'm gonna get my chicken. I am so tired today.
Okay. I'm back. Maria. Maria. Do not cry.
Beatrice! Beatrice!
Sakutaro was a good friend. As long as you do not forget that, he will always be with you. So do not cry.
Bring him back to life! You can use a lot of magic, Miyato! You can even bring back Sakutaro, right?
About that. Of course, if Sakutaro had been my furniture, it would be easy. However, Sakutaro is your furniture. That makes it difficult for me.
You just say it's difficult, that means it isn't impossible, right? Bring him back to life! Bring him back to life with the endless magic!
To tell the truth, Sakutaro's vessel was a stuffed animal Rosa made herself, correct? That Rosa has denied Sakutaro. A life that is not permitted by its own mother cannot exist.
Beatrice's words were feeble, because she knew that no matter what the excuse, it wouldn't be enough to calm Maria and make her accept it. But she had to communicate the painful truth to her disciple and close friend. She had to tell her the fact that even with all of her own power, even she could not revive Sakutaro.
As long as you continue to strongly believe in Sakutaro's existence, that soul will not disappear. So, Maria, please, do not be sad. Even now, look. Believe that Sakataro is smiling right over there.
No! 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 I have to bring Sakataro back to life! No, no, no!
Oopsies, clicked on the wrong thing. Sorry.
Rip to orange.
So sad. Man, that's the real tragedy. Him clicking on different channels, shutting down the fucking stream. In Discord.
Oopsie. I don't think you said finish the line.
I think she said ah.
Oh.
Did it not go through?
I mean, yeah, because of it. Well, it's fine. Just keep going.
Give it up. There is no magic to revive Sakataro. Despite that, you strongly believe that Sakataro will continue to exist as your close friend. That power will become magic.
That's not magic! That's not magic! You have to bring Sakataro back to life! You can't do it, because Mama made him herself. Why did Mama make Sakataro? It was to give him to me as a present, right? It was to make him my friend, right? So why? Why did Mama break it herself, make it herself, and break it herself? Why did Mama give birth to it by herself and try to break it herself? I don't understand. I don't understand. I hate Mama. I hate Mama. Can't stand it. It's too sad. Too sad. I wanna smash Mama up like she did to Sakataro. I'm gonna stick my fingernails in her and tear her into cotton. I can't stand it. I can't stand it, Beatrice. Sakataro.
In the darkness behind Maria's back, two massive jet black arms creeped out, twisting around Maria as she sobbed in anger. The massive fingernails stuck into Maria's chest and stomach. Maria could not see that, but Beato could. Anger and sadness without any place to go will tear you apart. Beato knew that. She could see that. Yes. In the end, those massive arms were Maria's own. Those fingernails slowly started to eat into her chest and stomach. With their immense size and strength, those arms could probably tear Maria into bits easily. But Maria herself couldn't notice. Drowning in a sea of her own tears, she couldn't notice that her own arms were trying to tear apart her own chest.
I can't stand it. Can't stand it. It's Sakataro can't be brought back to life no matter what. I want revenge. I want to make Mama meet the same man. I want her to meet the same man as Sakataro. Beatrice, teach me magic for that. Teach me magic to beat Mama.
Is that truly how you feel?
Kill Mama. I'll kill her. No, that isn't Mama. It's the bad witch possessing Mama. I'll kill the witch Mama. Ah!
Very well. I shall give you that power. For tearing you and your beautiful heart apart. For giving you that pain. It is fitting that your heartless mother be torn apart considerably. I shall teach it to you. I shall teach you of the abyss in the world of witches, of the depths where no light reaches.
Sakutaro. Sakutaro. Hates. I hate everyone. I hate Mama too. Anji too. I hate everyone. Everyone! Ah!
1 second, I may have spooked my dogs.
The world 12 years later. Well, the good news is it's only 11 o'clock, so we still have enough time for another chapter for once.
Hell yeah.
Yay.
Aren't you guys happy for a new chapter?
Yeah, more
or
stuff.
Or at least happy for that one to be over?
Yes. Continue.
We'll continue as soon as,
Are you sure we'll be able to even finish this one, though?
We have an hour, Joshua.
Alright.
Even if we don't finish it, getting a good chunk of the way through the chapter is pretty good.
Sorry. Apparently I screamed loud enough with that last few to go ahead and spook my own dogs.
Okay.
Ooh.
They're calmed down now, but...
Ooh.
Yeah, fuck Rosa.
All my homies hate Rosa.
She's one of my favorite characters.
Actually,
it is very possible to not hate. It is very impossible to not hate Rosa in this moment.
Here's the thing. I like Rosa as a character. As a person, that is an entirely different story.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Listen. Rosa.
Let us be like I can fix her.
Yeah. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
her.
Yeah, that beats ass.
Yeah, that was a lot of emotion. Yeah, I think I'm okay now. I planned on taking a nap, but the boat really was shaking bad. Oh god, it's back!
Not again!
Yeah, here we go!
Here we go!
The real villain of Umineko.
Oh, my only regret was that I didn't have my moment to shine as Kumagai.
And then suddenly he's dead on the floor with bonitis.
Oh no! Oh no! Officer Kumagai caught bonitis! As he's sitting there.
Oishi, it seems that Kumagai has drinking this entire bottle of bone-hurting juice.
Hey, let's,
What?
I gave up on sleeping and went out onto the deck.
I think she gave up on sleeping and went out to the deck.
Okay, I gave up on sleeping and went up onto the deck. There, I was welcomed by the shining sun and a strong sea breeze. Amakusa had been doing some stretches on the deck.
Amakusa.
Amakusa.
Nah. He must have had a lot of time on his hands, too. After all, it would be several more hours before we reached Nijima. It would only have taken a couple dozen minutes by airplane, but there was the chance that the Nijima airport was under the Sumadera family's web.
Oh, really? Is it your face, baby?
The harbor would probably be the same. For that reason, I had to obtain a boat that would let me land while avoiding the harbor, no questions asked. I'm sorry, that's just Remus.
Oh, it's really cute!
In the background. I'd bumped into a cheery boat captain. Treated him generously, and he decided to help me out, amused. Still gonna be a while? One sec.
Chili, you are needed on set.
Feel free
He
to
said give me a second.
feel free to do the DMC thing. Not Ninja Theory's DMC, but the actual DMC. That's good.
Crazy. No, do Ninja Theory. Fuck it.
Fuck you. Not in a million. Not in a million years.
Yeah. See, AC. Thank you.
I forget. No, fuck. That's not Dante. That's Virgil. I was about to drop the Virgil quote of, and I have to.
If you're gonna do the Dante version, at least do El Dante and start doing a Mexican accent.
Que te jodan.
That'll go down well. That'll go down really well.
Que te jodan.
Or I guess it'd be Spanish accent.
You good, Chili?
Yeah?
They pop in and out? Alright, he's unmuted.
Oh, mic issues?
Oh?
Do you have the right mic set on the settings?
Could it be because you're using a rock band mic?
I mean, his rock band mic has worked pretty well.
Oh. It appears he has joined a different voice chat.
Wait, what is the stream hole?
It appears that he is now in the same voice chat.
It could be that he's
And it
just,
appears he's back, and it appears he is here.
he could just be testing to see if it's actually working.
I mean, there is a funny little option where if you go into the gear setting, and you click on voice and video, there's a thing that says mic test, and you can hear yourself talk. It's actually pretty nifty, and I would recommend it to
Oh,
anyone.
there's a mic test on this thing?
Yeah. You didn't know that? You go to settings?
How are we doing, Shelly?
How we doing? You good? You good, Chief? You alright? You doing? You hanging in?
I don't think it's going.
It may take another moment.
Oh, he's working on it.
Oh.
Do you want us to go ahead?
Oh.
Can you, still hear
If someone wants to be Dante temporarily, then by all means.
Angie looks
You
cute.
start calling him
Bard,
Dante.
you're up. Bard is fucking dead. Crimson.
Oh, wait. Me or Bone?
Bard. Sim, you go.
What is... Oh, no, wait, never mind. That's not blood. That's just pizza sauce.
Somebody who can do a good Dante impression, go!
I just asked the captain, and it sounds like he'll take a full 2 hours more. Beggars can't be choosers.
The weather sure is nice. Feels like I'll burn.
Going to read on deck? He'll damage your book.
Oh, I just saw the
Hello?
light up. Oh, I hear him.
Hey.
Okay, this works now.
Okay, it works. You're working fine. We can hear you now.
Willkommen.
Amakusa.
Amakusa, taking out a shot if you're taking the
apart.
drinking game.
Amakusa apparently thought this because I was clutching Maria Onechan's diary under my arm. I'd been reading it half asleep, which was why I'd come back up still clutching it.
Huh? Jelly, you're on.
Wait, give him a second. He might need to grab his mic. Oh, typing.
Sam, you have the floor.
Everything is broken.
Right when you had it working.
Sim, you are allowed to be Amakusa. So.
How's it going? Think you'll be able to find the truth of Rokenjima from Maria-san's diary?
Who knows? No matter how much I investigate what happened on that island, it won't make for anything more than a theory.
Hello.
There's no
Yeah,
truth.
it's finally working. I'm sorry.
Nice.
Don't worry about it, man.
Hey, at least it's working. There's no
Uh.
truth written in the message bottle or in Hei-chan's diary. Just a fairy tale with a witch walking around. I'm stuck.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Oh, Shelly?
You good, dude?
Oh, he's good. He's good.
There we go. Go ahead.
Oh, the Najima.
You lost that entire
Didn't get most of that. Go ahead and try it again.
Okay.
Oh.
I hear him. It's good.
Looks like you got nothing to look forward to, except questioning those involved in Najima.
There you go.
I imagine the witch hunters have showered them with questions over and over, so I'm pretty sure I won't find any new facts.
Even though you've... hang on. I can't... What is wrong with my bitrate? Jesus, everything is broken today.
That's just shot. That's just Orin.
No, that's just.
So even though your hopes are that low, you're willing to spend a half-day trip on a boat to go to Najima anyway. Talk about fickle. Yeah.
It's like a journey of self-satisfaction, so that I can say I investigated. I'm not so naive as to seriously think that the truth of 12 years ago will be revealed.
When you're done with your self-satisfaction trip, what you'll do next?
Who knows? I haven't thought about it.
Seriously, this fucking rocking is driving me nuts.
I'm just trying my best to ignore it.
I must have weird
Like, I'm at...
Read the next line so we can get out of here faster.
Alright, I'm gonna do Speed Dante.
Speed Dante.
Trickster!
Nice. I'll go to Nijima, ask some people who were involved, yada yada. Then after going to Rokenjima in the end and leaving some flowers, my journey will be over. Several days have already passed since this journey began. After being told by Bern Castell on the roof of that building, to search for... I'm sorry, but these pixels are really starting to get in the way of the text.
I couldn't read shit.
You can't read that?
Actually, I can see how it can be a little bit hard to read something sometimes, actually.
Oh yeah, yeah. I will
on my
not
PC
blame
is
you.
taking a massive shit.
It is on mine.
I literally can't
What are you
read it.
streaming this at? Orange,
Yeah.
Curiosity, what are you streaming this at?
I'm 720.
Yeah, it's
Wow,
taking a
it
massive.
This is like 720, but like at a bitrate of like 10. Like
Well,
Discord's fucking
you
up.
can't change the bitrate. Now, are you streaming at 60 FPS?
Doesn't matter. It's just that the bitrate's messed up, and I guess you can't fix it.
Bone,
that would
just
cost extra internet. Like
Bone, just hover over it. It'll tell you it's 720, 60 FPS.
Maybe switch to 30. Oh.
Alright, fine. Jesus Christ.
Sorry.
They literally can't read it.
I
You
don't
have
read.
nothing to apologize for.
Oh, I
Wait,
can
what?
read now.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's fixed. That is much better.
Much better. We can do it.
Though I can't look at this
Read
thing.
the
Please tell
line.
me when I have my lines, okay?
Read the line!
Okay. After being told by Bern Castell on the roof of that building to search for the truth of 12 years ago, I'd left on a journey trying to grasp a cloud. At the time, I felt as though I experienced something mystical. and had a feeling that I might be able to grasp some kind of miracle at the end of this journey. But after several days passed and my excitement died down, on that day when I stood on the roof of that skyscraper, my heart was completely cornered and dead. So I wanted from the bottom of my heart to be released from the cage of my body and rise into the sky, and had crossed the fence in order to die. Maybe experiencing the desire to die and actually stepping forwards, throwing my body down, caused some kind of mystical experience in my head, making me think I had received a message from a witch. The excitement from my jump lessened over time, and the more I came back to my senses, the more this journey lost its meaning. But I didn't even consider suspending this journey just because of that. If I stop this journey, it means that I'm acknowledging that the message from that witch was an illusion. And I felt as though that meant throwing away the promise the witch made. And any chance that someone from my family might come back. So because it was hard to believe that those events were an illusion, I've continued on my journey. I don't seriously believe that this journey will change anything. Oh god. Oh, why does motion sickness need to exist?
Here, try like putting your like eye between your like fingers and like kind of just run your like kind of just scale the scan the letters with your fingers with your eye.
Nope, not
Does that make sense?
You mean do the peace sign in front of my eyes?
No, like basically just close your hand over your eye and then kind of just look through the gaps of your fingers.
Peek through your hands, like you're watching a scary movie.
Nope, just makes it harder for me to read.
Really?
Plus, I don't cover my eyes whenever I'm watching scary movies.
Just try putting up with it.
Read the next line so we can get out of here.
It's even up to me to end this journey. I've already read the other line, so it's up to me to choose where the final destination is. In the end, this journey is only for my self-satisfaction.
Jelly, you're up.
Give me a second. He's typing.
Mm-hmm.
Higuchi?
Hi, yes, you can hear me, yes?
Yeah, alright.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Wow.
Self-satisfaction, huh? That's bad when you say it. I think that's actually what life is all about. Metal Gear.
Oh? If that's the answer you've reached after hovering over the line between life and death in the mercenary business, that's probably pretty deep.
Don't take it so lightly. What I'm trying to say is, the only person who can acknowledge you in this world is yourself. You yourself.
Amakusa can... Fuck, why do I keep doing that? Amakusa.
Maybe we should change it so it only reads in hiragana.
Makusa.
Amakusa continued stretching as he spoke.
Yeah. That feels good.
In an irritatingly fresh way.
What?
I don't know why it's so funny, honestly, but it is.
Dairyman says that she pronounced Amakusa right. Insinuate
No,
the ma.
just-
Amaxa, Dro.
We don't want
It's not Yakuza or Yakuza, it's Yaksa.
To be
So-
fair, saying
okay.
Amakusa helps with the flow.
Okay, let's
of
keep the scene going.
Let's
so
just
Roboot
go with
doesn't grow up.
Amakusa. Going right along.
Let's just keep going. Come on, baby.
Okay. Hearing it told to me, as though from a teacher, made me instinctively want to resist, but what he was saying was extremely sensible. That may be true. People work hard when they want to be acknowledged by someone. In most cases, that someone is their parents. Children learn how to work hard because they want to be praised by their parents. Although that's why I never learned.
Sorry, that's not how I meant it. What I'm trying to say is, there's nothing wrong with self-satisfaction. And who praises you, all meaningless you and accept it. Bring it around even if no one praises you, but it doesn't matter as long as you can accept it. Say accept it a lot.
Self-satisfaction tends to contradict a desire to improve oneself, so we're usually taught that it's bad. Somehow your argument seems like a pretty fresh take on it, Amakusa.
Amakusa.
Fuck.
Charlie, you're gonna be talking a lot. You should probably not keep muting yourself.
Yes, I should not be muting myself. But I was always self-conscious about background noise, but is there any?
There is
Just
not.
go right
Keep
ahead.
going.
I don't hear anything.
Charlie, aren't you
Okay.
just talking?
No, I'll just keep not being muted, because I said the lines, but I was muted. The anguish of the human world comes when you want someone to acknowledge you. You don't know what it is you should be striving for. I had a time like that too. I wanted to be acknowledged by someone. I didn't know what I wanted them to acknowledge about me. As I didn't know what to strive for, or how long I should go to be acknowledged. I did a lot of crazy things.
And the answer you reached was self-satisfaction?
Sounds bad, but that's how it is. Rich is the one who is content with what they are, they say. I'm satisfied with my life. It doesn't matter what other people say. And for your life, and for this journey, and this fucking boat! No one has the right to criticize you other than yourself, Anchi-san. You're the only one who determines the meaning and results of your journey. If it's been a meaningful journey for you, then that's more than enough. Sorry. Go.
I always did take you for a flippant ladies' man, but you really do say weird things every once in a while. I'll bet you think saying stuff like that will make you popular.
Oh, of course not. Of course not.
Mm-hmm.
It's not what I mean at all. Looks like you want to be alone. I can guess that. I'll head over to see the boat captain. Please, take it easy.
Amakusa apparently decided I was in a bad mood,
Amakusa.
although I didn't feel that way myself. Or he might have finished a set of stretches and wanted to cool off in the shade. The sea winds were strong, but not enough to cool the rays of the sun. Amakusa disappeared.
You know what? Just keep on going with the pronunciation.
Amakusa.
It's probably the
Only
correct
name.
one.
Self-satisfaction is life itself, huh? That's just boring. Life is nothing without greed. I noticed that Mammon had suddenly appeared, and her abundant hair fluttering over the prow of the ship. Yeah. It's true that a life of greed would be fun. But unlike you, humans have a limited time lifespan. If greed is eternal, that means that person will have desires even in the last moment before they die. Sorry, taking a note. Having desires means there's something that you want. Something you don't have, some way you aren't complete. I'm sure it's tough to die when you can't think of your life as being a full one. So I'm sure self-satisfaction is necessary. I see. Because of the existence of a lifespan, you have to compromise like that? All of my masters had very long lifespans, so I've never thought of it. I wonder if humans live for the purpose of becoming satisfied. If so, it's probably easiest to live without desires. I see. So that's why greed is one of the 7 deadly sins. Your praise honors me. Apparently that counted as a compliment in Mammon's eyes. She turned and gave a graceful bow. Anji-sama, do humans live so that they can find satisfaction at the moment of their deaths? Wouldn't it be pretty tough if you felt like you were lacking something when you died? If so, then humans live only so that they can meet a satisfying death. I'm not about that, fam. They live so that they can have a better death. They live so that they can die. This kid's saying something pretty incredible. And I see. And as I'd expect from a demon stake. However, it might be the truth. Humans suffer because they aren't satisfied, and live only to find satisfaction. One second. In other words, that might be the same as a desire to die satisfied. I can't counter that. People live in order to be satisfied. And may hope to die that way. So it's really painful when you don't know how to find that satisfaction. Just how can you find something like that in a human's life? I mean, by being acknowledged. By hearing someone say, you are happy. If it doesn't matter who acknowledges them, then I'll do it. Yeah, that's the problem. People don't know who needs to acknowledge them. So, searching for this person who can acknowledge them is the journey of their life? It sounds strange. Whether you're acknowledged or not, it supposedly doesn't change your circumstances. And yet, if you are acknowledged, you will be satisfied. While if you aren't, then you won't. It's almost like the blue bird. Because you can't notice the blue bird even though it's already in the cage. You have to go out on a journey searching everywhere. What the heck? Okay. Humans' lives sure are stupid. That's right. Amakusa said something really good.
Amakusa.
No, fuck you. I'm on Team Amakusa now.
Rich is the one who is content with what they are, wasn't? I don't know where that proverb came from, but it's deep. Basically, if you can't find enough satisfaction unless someone else acknowledges it, that's the same as not acknowledging yourself. The ultimate in self-fulfillment is acknowledging yourself. That's right! Because if you can know that you're fully satisfied, there's no need to be acknowledged by anyone. Just by taking notice of the small things, the human's foolish journey of life can be ended easily. You can spend the rest of your life playing and having a good time. And a human's life is so ridiculous. That man's choice of words was bad, but it was surely the truth. If most of a human's life is a journey with the hopes that someone will acknowledge them, so that they can achieve a satisfied death, then when they realize that the person doing the acknowledging isn't someone else, but they themselves, that pointless journey can end. Humans who have ended that journey can probably spend the rest of their lives as they wish with their heads held high. How noble, how praiseworthy would that be? You know, it seems that Amakusa's on pretty bad terms with his parents.
Eh.
That makes sense. Any decent parents would want him to get the hell out of the trade he's in. Does that really matter, though? As long as it's fun for the person in question. Exactly. That's what it comes down to in the end. Criticism formed by the observations of other people don't matter. If your existence is firmly acknowledged by you yourself, that's enough. If you can live with confidence in yourself, you'll surely be able to accept and be satisfied with any kind of lifestyle. I'm sure Amakusa will eventually eat a stray bullet on the battlefield and get seriously injured. He might even die. But I don't think he'd view it as something unfair. I'm sure he would cackle about how that's also part of life. What a great way to live. I could fall for the guy. Pitiful humans who can't acknowledge themselves. Wander about searching for their whole life, and without anything being accepted, they do nothing. I didn't get to finish reading that line. And without anything being accepted, They do nothing but grumble and die while unsatisfied. How pitiful. Compared to people whose lives drag on without any purpose. Amaksa is more likely to eventually die by the roadsides, but I think he's much more noble for living his life with his head held high. Aren't the winners in life those who achieve enlightenment? If they can do that even a little sooner, they'll be able to live that much more of their life effectively. With Mama's words, I finally accepted a certain fact. In the past, I've been called that girl unusual, a little strange. However, that wasn't true. All she did was keep her head held high and finish that journey faster than anyone else. Maybe that's what made Maria One-chan so amazing. When she was at the age where she might or might not enter the first year of elementary school, she had already reached that point. For people like us, looking at her life from the outside, it wasn't something we'd call blessed. But even though days like that were engraved in her diary, they always finished up by saying that it was a happy day. Even though the part of her mother that didn't love her daughter came and went, she believed that her mother loved her. The mother's love that didn't exist, she created herself, filling her world with love. Others might observe her as an unsatisfied, pitiful girl. But she herself acknowledged that she was satisfied. And so she was happy that way. It's easy to observe that as something pitiable and sad. But to her, that was an outsider's opinion, so it didn't matter.
Sorry, taking a note here.
Whether or not it was happy for her was the only important thing. It's just like how, when people who live in the city point to the lifestyles of those in rural areas. One moment. And mourn their inconvenience and feel sympathy for them, it's really none of their business. If those who live there are satisfied with what they have, that's more than enough. I finally noticed something. I noticed it just now. I did something horrible to Maria One-chan. And to you all and Sakotaro as well on that day.
We must...
Whether magic exists or not, that's not up to other people to decide. It's up to you yourself. Whether magic exists to Marie One-chan is a problem for Marie One-chan to decide. Not me. And yet, when I was young on that day, I said it. By saying there was no way magic exists, I hurt her. The fact that magic doesn't exist in my eyes matters in my world. But denying it even in One-chan's world for that reason was totally misguided. Mariage Sorcière is the Witches' Alliance Maria One-chan created. I was invited into it and told to become a witch with them. Thinking it a new, interesting game, I went along with that for a while. But because of the cruelty of youth, I got tired of it halfway through. And I tore her pure heart apart with sharp words. At that time, we must have gotten into a huge fight. I forgot about it right away, but she couldn't forget about it. After all, to her, magic was a natural power that really existed. And she believed that she'd be able to share it with me. Second, sorry, stupid fingers, blah, blah, blah. To Maria One-chan. Magic is a power that can interpret the world as blessed. No, which can and truly make everything blessed. She just wanted to share that with me too. The young me tore that feeling apart. So she closed herself up in a shell, assuming that she wouldn't be able to share her magic with anyone. If that's true, then Lady Maria's journey through life wasn't over at all. If she'd been able to accept herself, then there'd be no need to collapse just because you denied her Ajisama. One-chan was young. She still hadn't reached this philosophical viewpoint like Amakusa. Yeah, now I understand. That's why the Witches' Alliance called Mariage Sorcière was necessary. An alliance where each acknowledges that the other is a witch. That's right. I'm pretty sure that was the first agreement and article in the Agreement of the Alliance. Witches of the Alliance would acknowledge each other and respect each other. That's the deepest and only meaning of the Witches' Alliance. Maria One-chan wanted to share with me the secret laws to make the world happy, called magic. But I was young. And she was too. I hurt her with innocent cruelty. On that day, I said, cruel things. To you all and Sakataro. Pardon me. I said there was no way you exist. How rude. We acknowledge that we exist ourselves. Okay. We're not like humans with their souls half asleep. I think, therefore I am. Whether you acknowledge or deny magic, the existence of the magic called the Seven Stakes of Purgatory is a fact. As long as we acknowledge it ourselves, to borrow your words. It truly would be violence for another person like me to deny it. I'm sure that'd be like having your true mother yell, "I wish you had never been born." No. Disappear. Even after being slammed by all those words. Maria One-chan's magic made her believe in her mother's love. Sakataro, her magic friend, always encouraged her. He kept saying that her mother loved her, that she was coming home late because of her work, and that she would definitely bring back a present. Even after Maria learned that her mother's work wasn't really the cause, magic allowed her to continue believing. And by believing that her mother loved her, by acknowledging herself, she filled her world with love and peace and serenity, establishing it completely. What happened 12 years ago? What happened to my family? This was never a journey to search for that. Then what kind of journey is this? It was a journey to apologize to Maria One-chan for what happened that day. I don't know why, but that's what I think. If I hadn't hurt her, the incident 12 years ago might not have occurred. That's what I think. I have no basis for it. I don't have a clue how hurting One-chan could be connected with that mysterious incident several years later. But for some reason, I can't imagine that there's no connection. A witch caused that incident. And the culprit is the Golden Witch, Beatrice.
Is this the Hound of Hell that devoured?
He's so
Is this the Hound of Hell that devoured people
Angie dog.
At the end of episode 1?
She sees Beatrice and goes, no.
Disagrees.
Like Zangief and that like stinky thing.
Is it Beatrice?
Zangief the dog.
Is Beatrice evil?
I can't believe the dog's Battler, the protagonist.
She's evil when she wants to.
Remus disagrees. Or at least I think he does. I don't know. He could be agreeing. Hey, don't try to bite me. Don't try to bite me. One moment. I may call him my little demon, but he does have the habit of going ahead and barking out my own emotions in certain situations.
We need to get a Remus emote.
That'd be great.
Which one? When he's shaved or when he's just scruffy boy?
I'll let you be the decider of that. You can also draw it. Assuming that we do that idea.
Let's continue.
Okay. And Beatrice is part of the Moria Associated Alliance of Witches. I horribly hurt the other witch of that alliance. I hurt her with the thought that magic doesn't exist. So several years later, a crime caused by a witch occurred. In the 2-day period that couldn't be explained with anything but magic was thrust in my face thanks to the message bottle. There's no way I wasn't involved somehow. I don't get it. It could be coincidence or it could be fate. For some reason I've started thinking like that on this journey. And what's your basis for it? I have none. I just think it's true. The Japanese sure are interesting. Even when they're the victim, they feel as though they did something wrong and apologize for no reason.
Wait.
I could understand if you said, I hate Beatrice for stealing my family, or something. But you really are weird, feeling guilty for no reason and apologizing. I feel like I'm calling myself out. Of course I hate Beatrice. I couldn't continue this journey without that feeling. But it's okay to choose yet another purpose for this journey. There's nothing wrong with adding on a goal of apologizing for past sins, in addition to getting revenge on a witch for what happened 12 years ago. I can at least go to Rokenjima, apologize for my reckless remarks, and offer flowers. No. There's something better than flowers. And I think that would be more fitting for One-chan. I stood up, not minding that the sea breeze scattered my hair and concentrated my mind. I lifted my palm up to the height of my head and imagined a vast space. Anji-sama. Be quiet. Come. Arise. I am the witch apprentice, Anji Beatrice. I was excommunicated, but I was once a member of the same alliance, and you are the dearly missed furniture who played with me. Answer to my call. It was hard to tell in the middle of the day, but a faint blue light gathered around the palm of my hand. Then, Sakutaro's form was revived. It truly did bring back memories, that figure. His cute ears, his bright red muffler. It came off easily, so One-chan faithfully rewrapped it all the time, didn't she? Sakutaro!
Maria-chan's precious friend. Very simple, warm, and kind. His speech quirk is Ryu. I remember Maria.
One-chan used to say it a lot too. Do you recognize us? Do you know who we are?
Ryu? Ryu? Mammon? Yanji?
With a sleepy face as though waking up from a long slumber, Sakutaro looked all around him as he spoke. It's been a long time, Sakutaro. I'm pretty sure this is the first time I've summoned you with my own power. And now, I'm the only one who can summon you.
Ryu!
Those words might have been a bit cruel. Sakutaro's face clouded over. In the past, I denied you. Now that I've summoned you, it means I've accepted your existence.
Are you sure? Is it really alright for me to be summoned into Angie's world?
His eyes were a bit frightened. It was only natural. I, who had played with him like a friend before, had suddenly denied him and tried to burn him with the magic-resisting toxin. It was only natural that he was scared of me. I apologize for that day. To you too, Mama. And to the rest of you. At some point, the rest of the 7 sisters had gathered on the deck. No, they're always there. Always by my side. As long as I acknowledge that it's okay for them to be there, they'll always appear. You certainly do exist. Lucifer. And Leviathan. And Satan. And Belphegor. And Mammon. And Beelzebub. And Asmodeus. And Sakutaro too.
Are you sure? You're one challenging Beatrice-sama, Angie-sama. Is it okay for one to, in a position of denying witches, to acknowledge us?
As to whether magic exists or not in my world, sorry. But let me put that on hold. It's not like I myself acknowledge the existence of magic.
Green!
Oh fuck! God damn it! I was looking away for 1 second and Leviathan appears. 1 second!
It's okay now.
But then, doesn't that contradict the fact that you're acknowledging us?
It's because magic exists for people who believe. Even if I don't. If someone believes, then magic will exist in the human world. That fact won't change in the slightest whether I believe in magic or not.
Yeah?
No, it mustn't change. That person just had to hold their head up high and believe in their own magic. I acknowledge that. So it wouldn't be strange at all for all of you to exist.
Quite a play on words. But it's an interesting interpretation.
What you're saying, Angie-sama, is probably a devil's proof.
A devil's proof.
Right. To prove the existence of demons, you just need to find one.
Jelly.
Jelly.
Yep. It's impossible to deny the existence of demons.
Yeah. And we're here.
Man, it's my best friend.
That means whether Auntie-sama believes in magic or not, our existence is unshakable.
Are you? The magic-resisting toxin is disappearing from Angie.
You're right. Even though you're in a position of denying magic, why? That's probably because I learned what it means to respect and acknowledge. Right now, I might be able to understand the depths of Marie Onechan's and Beatrice's magic. In the past, I didn't believe in things like magic. Sorry. Face is starting to hurt. Thinking something like that couldn't exist, I acted like I was closing my eyes tightly and couldn't see anything. But now I'm different. I get the feeling I can look right at the thing called magic and close in on its true nature.
How frustrating. It's truly rare to find a human so free of the magic-resisting toxin in this day and age. And she has such an uncommon genius for being a witch.
Green one.
Oh fuck, not again!
Do a green
That's right. If Angie-sama tried to become a witch right now, she could grow to be a great witch, or even at Beatrice-sama's level.
Ow!
Huh?
Even so, she has acknowledged our existence and is our master. Most likely, Angie-sama will be our final master. Let us think of this as our final service and apply ourselves to the fullest.
Wow. But I just can't stand that Angie-sama. Still, wait, that Angie-sama doesn't believe magic herself, I think it was?
Yes.
Believe in magic herself.
Jelly.
Trailer.
Angie-sama, please believe in magic too! It's like a waste to finally have a master and not have it be a witch!
Even though you have outstanding talent that could make you one of the greatest witches, your goal is to attack witches. It's so frustrating. Well, even so, that's your life, the way you want to live, blah blah blah. And in the world where you've decided that, there is nothing we can do to complain. Thanks for understanding me. Yeah, whether magic exists to me or not. That's up to me to decide. Regardless of whether magic actually does exist somewhere in the world or not. When I think about it, this world is so vast, and yet so small. Billions of people live on the Earth. But I probably won't even meet 1% of those people. Even so, I will speak of a world. My world, which doesn't know even 1% of the world. I'm not qualified to deny the laws of a world I don't know. So just because magic doesn't exist in my world, I can't deny that magic exists in a world I don't know. That makes it a true devil's proof. No, maybe it's more like When in Rome, do as the Romans do. I can be confident in the world I know. So even if that's denied by a complete stranger who doesn't know a thing about my world, there's nothing to worry about. And in the same way, I've got no right to deny a world I don't know. Just because I don't know about it. Therefore, regardless of whether there's magic in my world or not, I can't deny the magic Maria Oni-chan taught me.
Ryu! After all, even if you've never seen it, magic exists!
Yes. That's why, as I've already said, you friends of the Witches' Alliance, Maria Saucier, can't be denied by me or anyone else. Ow! I proclaim that most important part again. Even though the sea breeze and the crashing of the waves were noisy, it was a time of silence. Ow. Why? Both Sakutaro and the Seven Sisters of Purgatory reflected upon my words. And probably I did too. Does magic exist? Do witches exist? I acknowledge their existence. That contradiction was what I proclaimed so boldly.
You skipped like the entire first half of the
Sorry, I thought it was
line.
Sorry. While ignoring what the answer was would be for my own world, I acknowledge their existence. That contradiction was what I proclaimed so boldly.
Thank you, Angie. If you'll acknowledge that much, can't you acknowledge witches too? No, that was a foolish question. You already have a clear answer to it.
Sorry. Though I do acknowledge that witches might exist somewhere in this world. But that doesn't shake my world. You won't acknowledge witches or magic. You'll definitely expose the truth in Kenjima. Right? Ow, fuck!
What keeps assaulting
What is
you,
attacking you?
You okay?
What is damaging you?
Khan is under assault
Something
by
in my mouth.
my psionic
Umineko is suffering
warriors.
5 points of necrotic damage.
Do you have an ulcer?
Oh god, it makes me think of that, like, stand that, Doppio had to fight.
Do you have an ulcer
needles
or
one?
something?
Ugh.
That's in your stomach.
No, there's also mouth ulcers. They're
Be careful there aren't steel razors in your mouth.
Like a
Have you
mouth
tried
ulcer is
unplugging your mouth and plugging it back in?
It's completely different from a stomach ulcer.
Have you tried restarting your
Just
mouth?
like a hole in your mouth.
What?
Oh,
Why
is
are
it
we
like a
stuck
mouth
on this
ulcer?
bit?
It's not a
Because
bit.
Umineko has to read, and it's not a bit.
Shit hurted.
A bit about her restarting her mouth.
Oh, that's just to take up time while we're apparently going to find out what's wrong with her mouth.
Mm-hmm.
That mouth do.
It appears that Khan has drank mouth-hurting juice.
I mean, I get
ouch.
mouth ulcers all the time. I actually have one right now. They fucking suck. They hurt like crazy.
That shit hurted.
Unfortunately, they happen whenever I eat spicy foods, and I like spicy foods, so I just get them constantly. It sucks.
You know what? I'm happy.
I'm glad you're happy. I'm not happy that my mouth also hurts.
I'm back.
My
Mom
mouth has a
came in
USB
right
port.
whenever that happened.
I think I may actually have an mouth ulcer, or my wisdom tooth has been grinding up on the inside of my cheek.
Sorry to hear it.
Nope, that's just my dogs.
You still have your wisdom teeth?
I got lucky. I didn't need to get them pulled either.
No, it's actually not my tooth at all. It's just grinding up and causing a red splotch on the inside of my mouth, right near my gums.
Fun times.
Joshy jump scare.
I wonder what Angie thinks.
Nah, not a fan of that, Joshy.
I don't think anyone's a fan of mouth problems.
My mouth has a USB port.
I recommend Ambisol. It numbs at it. It numbs that
Let's
shit.
continue.
Alright,
Moving right
sorry
along.
folks.
Yes. And that's my world. Even if a real witch exists, I won't acknowledge it in my world. No matter how much that witch tries to convince me.
Your position is to attack witches, Henshi-sama. And I understand, well, that you haven't the slightest wavering of that feeling. We are your furniture, the Seven Sisters of Purgatory. We will always be by your side. We'll always be waiting for the day that we can be useful.
Man, although since you don't believe in magic, we can never be anything more than people to talk to.
That's enough for now. We've been left room to exist. For that alone, we should thank and acknowledge Angie-sama.
And sure. Oh, like that.
Are all together again. Ryu!
Charlie.
Kutaro! Let me squeeze you!
No, baby.
When Sakataro was overcome in emotion and tears came to his eyes, the Seven Sisters closed in and mobbed him.
I can share the gift now.
Yeah.
There's a gift for this?
Of course there is.
Ah, that's cool!
Oh, that's cute.
He's so sweet.
Continuing.
The anime has some good moments, it seems.
They were also celebrating a long-missed reunion.
Oh my god, dogs! Okay.
Cat.
I mean, back in my chair.
Bird.
If their existence is permitted, they're definitely capable of existing here. No, even if I don't permit it, they can exist. Because I acknowledge them, they showed their reunion's joy to me as well. As I watched over that scene, I reflected over what this journey of mine meant.
You're glitching out there.
You're not playing around with your mic cord, are you? There's what's causing that.
Beats me.
Okay, it's gone now.
Yeah, you're good.
Awesome.
Welcome back to the Clear Mic Sounding Club.
Woo!
I wonder if everyone will forgive me this way. You've done enough, girl. We are furniture. Just being summoned? Just being allowed to be by your side makes us happy.
Ryu! Angie, thank you very much.
Come to think of it, why was I able to summon Sakutaro? No, It's the other way around. Why wasn't One-chan able to summon Sakutaro? Maria One-chan had despaired thinking Sakutaro had died, which meant she hadn't been able to summon him like this anymore. In the past, One-chan said it was more advantageous to summon him to have a vessel. However, a vessel is like training wheels and it shouldn't be absolutely necessary. In other words, even if the stuffed animal lion that was Sakutaro's vessel didn't exist, it should have been possible to summon him. Now, when you put it like that, it's even a little doubtful whether summoned things can be limited by life and death. Moreover, Sakutaro should have been an especially important friend of Maria One-chan. She should have been able to strive hard to summon him one more time. It certainly was sad that the original stuffed animal vessel had been torn apart. But why did he die and become impossible to summon again?
That's because at the time Maria saw my stuffed animal torn and decided that I died.
It's the same as the existence of magic. If Sakutaro has died in Lady Maria's world, then he can't exist in her world.
Ryu?
The shock of having her beloved stuffed animal torn apart had left a wound in her heart serious enough to prevent her from summoning her irreplaceable close friend. In Maria One-chan's eyes, Sakutaro had died. So even if Sakutaro can exist like this to me, he cannot exist before her.
I was always with Maria. Maria cried, I was always right beside her, telling her not to cry. My form, my voice, nothing can be a reach for Maria now.
Sakutaro hung his head, looking sad. After that incident, the nature of Mariage Sociale rapidly began to change. Before then, the alliance was a peaceful thing. But after that incident, it grew full of shadier things, focused on how to curse people you hate. One-chan's diary began to show a clear change. A diary is a mirror that reflects one's heart as it is. They probably showed the personality called Maria die. And be reborn as the evil witch personality, Maria. When she buried that diary in hatred and sadness, her heart surely wasn't satisfied. Because it wasn't satisfied, she had to bury it with hatred and sadness. And while still unsatisfied, she met with death. I wonder if her unsatisfied soul has a hole opened in its chest from sadness even now. And continually wanders, dripping tears down and calling Sakutaro's name. One-chan needs you.
Ryu!
What can I do to revive you in Maria One-chan's world? If I can learn that method, I'll be able to save One-chan. That's the method of atonement I've been given. What can be done to revive Sakutaro?
To Maria, my vessel had a very important meaning.
The vessel. In other words, if we could revive the lion-stuffed animal.
But Mama Rose made my stuffed animal herself, so only she could make it.
Even inside the diary, Maria One-chan had asked this of Beatrice and was refused for that reason. The magical significance of a stuffed animal being unique and handmade is very large. Then, if we could make the same thing once more. But Aunt Rosa has already gone from this world. We can't make the same thing again. Was there ever another identical stuffed animal made or anything like that? He's a stuffed animal made to be Lady Maria's birthday present, and is the only one of his kind in the world. A handmade and unique vessel. That's why it conceals a great magical power. And, if lost, it cannot be obtained again. It won't revive.
Are you?
Because she knew that. Maria One-chan watched that stuffed animal, which was unique in that world, get torn apart, and despaired. Because it was the only one of its kind. And she couldn't permit a compromise such as buying another one. She had despaired from the bottom of her heart. But Sakataro is right here. Even without a vessel, he's here. Because I acknowledge that he certainly exists in my world. Even if Maria One-chan doesn't acknowledge him, that cannot be denied. Right. Logically, that's true. But I think using the same logic to make Lady Maria accept him could be difficult.
Maria, I'm not dead. I'm right here. Where are you?
I'm sure that I'm Rakenjima. I'll be able to be reunited with Maria One-chan. And no matter what, I'll revive the you that's inside One-chan and let you be reunited.
Can you do it?
It'll probably be hard. Just like how after being invited into the Witches' Alliance I rejected it without understanding what it meant. She might also reject your existence. But I've got to do it. That's the only way I can atone for my sins. Anji-sama. What's waiting on Rakenjima? And what will happen? What will be created?
Gesundheit.
Thank you. Let's speak.
Or maybe nothing will happen. Whoa, did we just skip one or something?
No, that's just he didn't say anything.
Ah, okay. That island, which was the beginning of everything, is the final destination of this journey. You are all the furniture of a witch, so as your master, I have to take you home to the Witch's Island, to Rakenjima. Even though the rays of the sun had been strong, at some point clouds had started to hang down. The spray that hit my cheek might not have all come from crashing waves.
Really, you're needed once again.
Oh, did Shelly die again?
Hello, Shelly.
At the moment, he's muted.
Shelly did not die in vain.
No, but my face.
You see, Anji brought Shelly back
to life by believing
see,
in him.
Shelly
You just gotta believe in Shelly, and Shelly will speak his lines once the bit is over. There we
Put
go.
up your arms and give Chelly your energy.
Share your energy with me! I can't do a great Sean Shamwell. I did my best.
Go ahead. You're good.
Okay. Anji-san. Looks like we're gonna get a bit of a shower. You better go below deck.
Amatsu called out to me with an expression that said, "Oh, you're still here?"
Amakusa?
No, she says it how she...
Amakusa.
Oh, wow! Wow, with the force ban. When I looked up, I saw that the island's silhouette had gotten much larger. We might reach land very soon. Some of the Sakataru's communist meme lines, guys.
Because, I don't know, something about him wearing a communist hat would be cute was mentioned.
Please continue.
I remember that the weather report had mentioned scattered rains. The sky wasn't dark enough for rain clouds. It'll probably be just for a short time. Even though the rain was light enough not to be a pain. Having rain start to fall as we approached the island felt like some kind of fate. It was raining on October 4th, 1986 as well. I'm approaching the Rakenzima of that day, and not just in distance. I went back down with Amakusa. Oh, this is worse.
Amakusa.
No.
He was carrying what looked like a really large and heavy golf bag. It was something Amakusa had brought back with him on the day when we split up.
No, I disagree.
Amakusa.
Look, I'm just saying it the way it's phonetically said. Amakusa.
Say it how you want.
And how is Angie?
Amakusa.
Amakusa-san.
Oh, then I'm gonna say George is Joji. Because that's how it's phonetically said in the Japanese
And then
dub.
the Chiesta is instead of the Chiesta, it's the siestas.
Do they
Yeah,
really
They say Joji.
They say Joji.
Joji.
Really?
Yeah, Joji.
That's just how you say it in Japanese.
Yeah. So if we're gonna go with
That's where
Amakusa,
Joji gets his
we're gonna
name
go. We're gonna go with Joji. We're gonna go with Siesta. We're gonna go with
Here's the thing, I don't think you guys would be able to keep that up. I feel like that would grate on you guys.
Yeah, because we can say it the right way.
I think Rudolph is
We don't continue. I'm gonna
Ooh.
start chewing into my mic. Please continue.
I already read this line, though. I didn't inquire as to its contents, but it was hard to imagine that they were anything peaceful. I won't go as far as to ask what's inside, but it looks heavy.
Everyone has to clap their hands to prove they believe in Chellies.
I have these things so. I'm sorry. I have these things so damn heavy all the time. French instructor taught me something interesting about that once. He said they should always be heavy. Your pill. After all, human life is heavier than the world. These should be even heavier.
It'd be nice if you didn't need to use them.
That would be nice.
Amakusa set the golf bag. Blech. Ow. Okay, yeah, this thing in my mouth is really starting to fuck with me here.
Unfortunate.
Brr.
Unfortunate.
Amakusa set the golf bag like... Yeah, I'm saying that right. Golf bag like luggage down beside him.
The They're going into a car wash.
Fucking. That'll be you, Orange.
A two-propeller aircraft touched down on the runway. Considering the weather, it couldn't have been a pleasant flight. Everything after this flight had been suspended due to the weather. Moving through the drizzle as she traversed the runway, Sumadera Kasumi entered the lobby with two black-suited guards.
It sounds like boss music.
The four black suits who had been waiting inside the lobby stood up and respectfully lowered their heads in salute. Kasumi-sama!
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 Proper propeller blades certainly do shake. I wouldn't want to ride one again.
We have the car prepared. Please, this way. They got into two luxury cars that had been rented.
Angie should be heading for Rokkenjima. A deserted island. How convenient. You've arranged for some tools, I take it?
Yes, ma'am. The black suit in the passenger seat put a heavy bag that had been set by his feet onto his lap. Opened the catch with a click and showed Kasumi what was inside. Inside were several silver lumps of carefully wrapped aluminum foil. Peeled one open to show her. A black, blunt, automatic pistol peeked its face out.
Oh.
We're gonna clap this bitch, ma'am. The first day, October 4th, 1986.
Oh my god.
Named after Kinzo.
9:48 p.m.
I really. Oh, fuck.
Oh, thank god we're back to Battler.
The protagonist.
What's that supposed to mean, bitch? What do you got against Angie?
I believe
Well, it
that
means
means
Khan-
Because of how long we were stuck on the boat.
I believe
Khan
that
had
means
to well, that too, yeah, the boat. I mean, that and Kaneko did so much voice acting, she's gotten bad times in the mouth.
Okay, now that drums emote makes no sense.
I'll
Zaz,
just, like,
what do you
some
believe?
peroxide
Oh.
to see if that helps.
I mean, I was just gonna say, I believe that means
It goes back.
that Roboot just likes Battler more.
Also,
Yeah.
Oh,
I too
there's
love my
one-
son Battler.
There's one line I wanted to ad lib at the very end, but like I kind of like I said fucking did the evil laugh instead, but the original was gonna be remember and gentlemen, remember, no Russian.
Oh,
Yeah.
that would have been great, man.
Because like it's like the funny little meme, but at the same time it's something that would have been just as ominous as the reveal of the automatic pistol being the chapter closure.
Oh, it's certainly not a light machine gun, but that's definitely some heat for Japan.
It's definitely some heat.
Anything is heat in Japan.
Right, so, as you could tell, that session went a little bit longer than normal because we finally saw an opportunity to do 2 whole-ass chapters in one reasonable time slot, which is nice. So I think we're gonna go ahead and...
Sorry, I apologize for losing my temper earlier. Just that scene with Rosa is very,
No problem.
very emotional.
No problem.
Didn't you were angry at Rosa Ushiramiya for something?
It's not the fact that we were feeling emotion. It was just like I think we wanted to hurry up.
We wanted to go through the entire scene as uninterrupted as possible. And
You
that
gotta
was
build up all the rage, so that way it all comes out at once.
I mean, to me, in this time loop, all these people are already dead, so it's
maybe
like,
her husband was
I don't know
right to
how
leave
much
her.
rage I can feel towards
wasn't
an
married.
imaginary dead person.
How
I
did
mean,
I do, though?
I did great, yeah. Yeah, of course.
Everybody did
It's good.
pause.
So
Who are you?
Fuck yeah. Alpha!
So Khan, you were talking about going on a soapbox, but would there be a soapbox to go on? Like what? Say that child abuse is bad?
I would have just continuously called out curse words into the mic until my
I'm-
face turned blue.
That's not really going on a soapbox. It's kind of just
Can't
like
do that well on
that's just
Twitch
going
either.
on a
that's just getting angry.
He also-
read
That's
against
breaking
this
the box
dead
into
woman.
the ground.
I feel like soapbox is like to
Flops will
speak
not
out.
stop Rosa.
To speak
Yeah.
out against. Oh, he's as you go.
You know, I was saying, yeah, what AC is saying, like it's to speak out against something typically. So like I was like, what are you gonna say? Child abuse is bad? Like, yeah.
What next? You're going to tell me that murdering an 18-year-old child with an automatic pistol for her inheritance is also bad? Who would have guessed?
Wow.
That's bad?
But I
No
also
way.
would have gone ahead and said that anybody who actually validated Rosa's character at that point with just that scene alone was really going ahead and pushing it hard.
Made her
So, Kaneko, do you think Rosa will ever get any better?
This is a reminder that Tepe has a redemption arc.
This is a very severe
I'd
blow
almost
for
forgotten.
Rosa. Not only is she unleashing her anger and everything on her daughter and a welfare agent, may I add, 80s or no, she's actually unleashing all of that just because she doesn't want to admit that she's been caught in a gigantic web of lies that she herself created.
Also, I think we don't talk about Higurashi in order to avoid possibly spoiling.
Yeah, because there's still some people here that are
read it.
reading that.
Also, because
I thought
Higurashi
we
doesn't
didn't
factor
care
into
about
the story at all.
after the original anime stuff.
I was gonna say, it was to the point where Orange and
3.
Zaz, Joshi, and me all read and completed Umineko before Higurashi and still thought it was, like, really good. Because we went in... yeah.
Also, sorry about that. I thought we didn't care about the stuff after the original story ended.
That's part 3, but luckily it isn't really a spoiler. It was just like a character name.
Anyways,
Yeah.
theory crafting.
If the
Oh, no, I'm
Tepe
actually- we're
redemption
gonna-
arc doesn't
We don't
happen
talk
until
about
Go.
past-
What are
we
you
don't
talking
talk
about?
page 1 of past Higurashi.
Did you guys want to do a discussion?
I would.
We it's been rather late. I'm not that
I actually want to go ahead and stop talking for a while so I can go ahead and brush my teeth with some peroxide.
Sounds
good.
good.
Yeah.
I think
Rose is morally gray.
Because this hurts.
Zaz, shut the
She's
fuck
morally
up!
black.
Shut up, Zaz.
What happened?
She's morally a dead woman.
He said Rosa was morally gray, but I think as a
I think we're gonna hold off.
Are you
theory
saying Rosa
discussion for a bit.
Ushiramiya is a Nagito?
My dick. I can fix her with
Good
my
night.
penis.
Good night,
Zaz
everybody.
can
I don't
fix
care how
Nagito
it's pronounced.
Komeda.
It's Amakusa.